Good morning, mathematicians. I wanted to share a little bit about adding money using our vertical algorithm today. So today is Thursday, April 9th, and yesterday we were practicing adding money using mental math. And today we are going to practice adding money by lining up our digits just like we do with our 3-digit numbers that we were practicing. And so we're going to line them up and do them that way. So this is another strategy for us for adding money. So let's see, this is in our textbook, page 52. And I recommended our practice for today is to do number 6. And it has an A, B, C, and a D. And I'm going to do a couple with you today. And then if you would like to do all of them, you could check I have kind of an example of my page for you to do also in the assignment. All right, so we can add $3.45 and $2.65 like this. So they're showing us that we can add these two money amounts by lining them up with, here we've got the ones and the tens and the hundreds are the dollars, which makes a lot of sense because there are 100 cents in a dollar. So we can line them up this way. It's almost like we can think about, well, I'm just going to ignore the little decimal sign and ignore the dollar sign, and then it's just like adding our 3-digit numbers. So we know 5 plus 5 is 10, but we can't put a 10 there, so we have to rename it as 1, 10, and 0 ones. And then we've got 1 plus 4 is 5, and 5 plus 6 is 11. We rename it again. And there's our 1. 3 plus 1 is 4, plus 2 is 6. So then we have 610, and then what we do is we just go back and we add in the decimal point and the dollar sign. So just like they've done over there. So let's do a couple of these as an example. So we have $3.90. And I always like to put my dollar sign first. And a dollar sign is kind of like an S with a line through it, or you can have 2 lines through it. All right, so we have $3.90 plus, I'm going to line up my dollar signs, $0.35. And now I kind of like to keep my decimal points here so that I can line them up. And then I like to keep my dollar signs also here so I can line them up. And then I put them right down here below. And then I can go ahead and solve my problem. Then they're already here. But the strategy that they're kind of having us practice is we could also just kind of ignore those and say, well, let's just take them away for now. We'll take away our dollar signs. Oh, my son is here. Hi, sweetie. I'm making a little video for my math students. So we could sort of ignore those, and then we could do, you want to say hi? Okay. Say hi.
Hi. Hello.
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 Hello. Okay, that's Henrik. Okay. All right. So sweets. Yep. Okay. Let mommy make the video, honey. Okay. All right. So 0 plus 5 is 5. 9 plus 3. Let's see. 9, 10, 11, 12. We can't put a 12 there, so we're going to rename it. And then we've got 3 plus 1. Oops. 3 plus 1 is 4. All right. And then what we can do is we can go back and put in our decimal points. There they are. And then we can go back and put in our dollar signs. And then our answer is $4.25. All right, so let's see. Where did Miss Taylor put her tissue? Hey, sweetie, can you bring me a Kleenex over there? Can you bring me a Kleenex, please? All right, I need to get one of our little black socks that we have in math class to help me erase. There we go. Thanks, honey. Okay, thank you. Oh, you gonna blur your nose? Okay. All right, so let's try another one. And let's do $4.65 plus $2.65. Okay, and for this one, I'm going to keep in my decimal point and my dollar. That's kind of just how I like to do it, but you could do it the opposite way where we erase those. You could erase the decimals and the dollar signs, and then you just put them back at the end. But I like to do it this way.
Do you want to go outside? It's a lovely day.
Is it a lovely day?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be right out, honey. So what we're doing here is... Oh, okay. Okay. Henrik thinks you might want to see my face. So I'm going to turn it to say hi to me for a minute, okay?
You're upside down because you're near to go.
I'm upside down, okay. All right, I will do that next time, okay, honey? I'm just going to finish this video and then I'll be right out, okay? So 5 plus 5, we know 5 plus 5 is 10. And so I'm going to rename it. I'm going to put my 1 here and my 0 here. Oh, and you know what I forgot? I was distracted by my little guy here. Okay, actually, even before I do that renaming, what I like to do is put my decimal points here and my dollar signs. And that way, when I'm all finished, I don't have to fix anything. I've just got it all set up. You could even like circle your decimal points, circle your dollar signs so they're all ready and all there and you don't forget them. It's really important to label our math problems. So 5 plus 5 is 10. We're going to rename that as a 10 and 0 ones. And then we can go over here to our tens place. 8 plus 6 is 14, plus 1 more is 15. And we can't put 15 here, but we can rename it just like that. And we've already got our decimal point here. So we renamed it as 105 tens, or $1, because a dollar is 100 cents. 4 plus 2 is 6, plus 1 more is 7. And there we go, $7.50. All right, so your homework for today, second graders, is workbook page 77. And that has to do with using this vertical algorithm. And then there is an optional page in our workbook for today, and that's page 78. I just wanted to mention on page 78, if you're wondering, what is that all about? It has some problems that are like, for example, this is a problem from page 78 in our workbook. And it says $3.25 plus $2.99. And then it just says equal, so we're trying to use mental math to do this. And this one I just have as an optional activity. You don't have to do this, but if you wanted to do it, you could very easily think of this as $3 because $2.99 is very close to $3. So here, what I would recommend you do is $3.25 plus $3, and that would be, see, add the dollars, 3 plus 3 is 6, then I add the cents, 25 cents. And then what we can do is go back and think about, well, wait a second. I was only supposed to add $2.99, but I was thinking of it as $3. So now all I have to do is go back and take a little cent away. And that is kind of how we work that out with mental math. Now, if that strategy doesn't make sense to you, you could always go ahead and just use the vertical algorithm. Let's try it. 325 plus 299. See if we get the same answer. 9 plus 5 is 14. We'll rename it. Whoops, let me do my decimal and my dollar sign. All right, 9 plus 2 is 11, plus 1 more is 12. 3 plus 1 is 4, plus 2 more is 6. Okay, and then we can see we got the same answer. All right, so page 78 is optional for today. Your homework is page 77. Have a lovely day, and let me know if you have any questions. Parents can email me, and I will do my best to help you out. Have a great day, mathematicians.